Good morning, folks. Okay, just showing you the rougher side of wild camping. So I'm up, I've had a coffee and that's it. Well, I've decamped my all my stuff into my sort of Gore-Tex mat on the grass there, taking everything out, and I'm just going to repack my rucksack. So it's looking like a bit of a bomb site, to be honest. The kind of stuff that nobody shows you, or this. I've not washed nothing, so feeling rather rough this morning. And it's a nice fresh morning. Obviously I wouldn't be doing this kind of stuff in the rain or drizzle or whatever, so it's take advantage of everything that you can get. I've had my sleeping bag out airing, night clothes as well, just airing. Every morning I wake up with bites, so I turn everything inside out and give it a shake and hang it on a makeshift line. So yeah, everything's just airing up. Just going to prep everything, get ready, put everything into the rucksack that I can, get washed, and then get my breakfast. So I'm in this forestry at Crathy, and today I will be heading to Dalwhinnie, and just a wee bit beyond Dalwhinnie. I go under the underpass, under the road, yep, and then up and camp by a loch. So basically looking back onto Dalwhinnie. So that's the plan. I think it's 16 miles, I think, 15 miles, I think. So it's pretty similar to what yesterday was. Most of this is through forestry, so this is going to be hopefully a cooler walk. So yeah, so that's the plan. Let's get this put away and get my breakfast. So I thought I'd just throw this in for you. The very first thing on a great morning you should do is, well, once you've sort of taken your stuff out your tent, is to get it aired and dried. There's nothing worse than putting a tent away when it's damp, condensation, and sometimes we neglect the tent till the last thing. That's the last thing we take down. But on a morning like this, everything's scattered out, it's on a sheet, it's fine. And if you've got a light tent like that, you can stand it up and let the bottom dry, and then you've got the ground sheet hanging as well. Sorry, not the ground sheet, the footprint. If you've got a ground sheet, hang that up as well. The very first things that you should do. It just helps put it away and dry. And here's the reason why. It was a bit of a sticky night last night, so take advantage of everything you get. Tree branch, and turn the sheet inside out, and it's literally soaking. I didn't see it, so it was until I took it off. But yeah, so while I'm dealing with admin from the rest of the stuff there, this is basically drying a bit. If you've got a cloth, give it a wipe as well, but that will help. If you put that away when it's wet, and I know I'm going to be putting it up again anyway, but it helps maintain your tent, and it's a good way of a habit of getting into cleaning it up and putting it away dry. Obviously if you were going home you could put it away wet, but then hang it up at home to dry out. But yeah, a wee bit of house admin, I think. Oh. Okay folks, that's me all sorted. Maps are ready for today's hike. I don't really need a bearing because it's mostly through forestry and then onto like a road, but it's a long way. It is 15.47 miles. That's what I'm doing today. Leave no trace, everything's away, ready. All I need to do is stop and top up with some fresh water and see what today brings. I think the forecast said it's to be 21 degrees today. Not great. Not great when you're carrying a rucksack. Anyway, time to go. Let's hit the forest. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you about the forest. It seems to have disappeared. I suppose that's management for you and the way the world works. No doubt they'll be planting this back up. But yeah, doesn't it look very barren? Anyway, let's continue on. Well, this is a nice little hidden gem. This is Patrick Falls, and doesn't that look amazing? Very swimmable in. So this is not far, just outside the forestry that I came through. So just south or southeast of Crathy, that little village. Not even a village, it's just a name. Patrick Falls. Absolutely fantastic. That's me at the end of this forestry track, right here. There is signs of a harvester that's been up there, and that's the direction I'm going. I am not following that harvester's tracks. I've already just set a bearing with my compass to a point that I kind of roughly can guide to, and I'm going to be following the compass instead of a track or a path or anything like that, so I know I'm going the right way. So yeah, that's the plan. It's tiring. That was a bit of a steep climb actually with the rucksack, but this is just about to be even worse. So off-road we go. Well, that was pretty exciting. I'm going to show you a bit of footage here. Just up the top of that sort of rock face, a bird was flying. I thought it was a buzzard, but I'm actually sure it was a golden eagle. It was just way too big for what it normally is, and it's flown away over in the back distance there. Here it is, and see what you think. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced it was a golden eagle myself. There's rock faces round there that really do suit a golden eagle, and this terrain is just vast and ideal for them. So I've just decided to stop for a spot of lunch and just rest my feet. Sun's out and it's quite puggling, and that was a golden eagle, just as well I did. So yeah, I'm going to have a wee coffee and some pasta and top up with some water as well while I'm here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'll just be following this river all the way down, and eventually I cut round and go through to Dalwhinnie. I'm not sure how far it is at the moment, I haven't looked. Doesn't look that far on the map, but hey ho. But anyway, we're all in good time. Just give you a wee update of what's happening. So I came into Dalwhinnie and I went up to the hostel, the old school hostel, and I picked up a food package that got sent there for me, and I just topped up with some gas and went up the road just on the way back, just a couple of 100 yards, and went into this little cafe place for just a bite to eat, a sandwich and a couple of drinks and a bit of ice cream just to boost morale. Absolutely fantastic little place. Very welcoming and absolutely stunning food, really great. So I've just come back up to the edge of Dalwhinnie on the way out, and I've just posted some maps back to the house. Ones that I don't really need, well, ones I don't need, that's it. And that's getting sent away. It's just to make the bag lighter, but it's heavy because I've picked up more food parcels again, and I got some water. So from here, I'm just going to cross this bridge and head down it's like an old track, and under the road and up onto the hill, so I should be heading up there somewhere. Anyway, to the camping spot. That's better. Right. Okay, everyone. This is my camping spot. It's absolutely stunning. That is the hill or mountain I'll be climbing tomorrow. But I'm not thinking about it. I've got jobs to do tonight. Just been chatting to another couple of TGO people there, and it's had such a laugh and a great chat. This is me into the Cairngorms now. I've left Dalwhinnie, and this is my camping spot that I've got. I'm just going to get the tent up and get sorted, and we'll get some views going. So I'll see you in a bit. Oh, here we go. Well, I've had the most amazing bath. I really needed a wash for sure, and I just went into the river 20 minutes ago and just had a good wash, and I feel brilliant. Freezing cold at the time, but absolutely brilliant feeling now. I do understand the cold water therapy. This is just setting me up for a nice sleep tonight, and I'm on level for once. Really good day actually. Hard day and warm, in fact hot, and came across this absolute cracking little spot. It was earmarked for my camp anyway for here, but it's better than I thought, and some of the best views around. There's grouse all about the place as well, and it's just magical. It's brilliant. I love it. It's just setting me up. I got food parcels today and I've went through some of them, and I'm going to have some pasta tonight to just put a nice heat in my stomach, and get a couple of cups of tea. I've got herbal teas I think, which might just relax me for tonight. I'm relaxed anyway, but it'll night just help sleep. Feeling fresh. I've got some clothes ready for tomorrow. My shorts are soaking wet from being in the water, and they're drying. So everything's getting a bit of air, a bit of admin and maintenance. So I'm just going to go and get this pasta and sort my maps, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I've had my pasta, I've made my tea. It's a lemon tea, and I'm feeling weary. I've got my diary to fill in again for today, and looking forward to tomorrow. So we'll get a bit of a wee chat about what's going on tomorrow, and probably bits of the area that I haven't mentioned today in it. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's lemon and ginger, that's what it is. So yeah, good day. Feeling tired, feeling refreshed actually after that dip in the river there. And things are drying, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I get a better sleep. So I shall say good night and see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Well, it was a bit broken sleep last night, but I got more sleep than I normally have, so that wasn't too bad. It was pretty blustery, so managed to dry a couple of things out and wash a couple of things, and washed some socks this morning, and they are drying just now. So, all not a bad morning. Yeah, broken sleep with the wind, I think. It's a nice morning. What a beautiful sunrise it was this morning. It was absolutely gorgeous. I just woke and that was at 4 o'clock this morning, so yeah. Got my coffee and I'm just going to get some breakfast. It's a bit of a later start this morning, and the plan is I'm going to head to a bothy today. I can't remember the name of it, but just roughly where we are, that's I think I've got it here. That's Loch Cuaich, and we've got Stack Meal Cuaich, which is one of the mountains, and then across the other side, Meal Cuaich. So there's a lot to. Hopefully I've said them right. I can't remember. I'm going to try and hit them on the way over to this bothy. There is a few other little bits and pieces of hills that I'm going to click on this route, but we'll just see how it goes. But it looks a windy day, but the sun's out, and finish the coffee and get some breakfast. Okay folks, that's me all packed up, ready to go. I've said goodbye to the other TGO guys. They're away up a different route than I am, and we'll see them in Montrose. So let's get this show on the road. I think it's going to be a wee bit breezy there, so maybe not do a lot of talking, or if any at all, unless I get a sheltered spot, but then see how this goes. Excited for it. The weather's turned a little bit cooler, so I've got the waterproof jacket handy and the waterproof trousers to hand as well, and yeah, this is a cracking little spot, so let's go. Well, that's me officially on Stack Meal Cuaich. So just roughly where we are just now. Yesterday I walked through from this little point here. That's where I seen that golden eagle, and I came round the back of this hill there, came through a glen and out, and came to a wee forestry here. That is Dalwhinnie distillery, if you can see the white building there, I think. that has just made my day, made my morning, so it has. That was a ptarmigan, and there must be another one sitting about here because I can hear it calling on. The wee croaking. What an absolute stunning bird. This is a beautiful part of the scenery here, and I'm just going to get going and get to the top of the next one. So I'll see you in a bit. Might be a bit blustery, but we'll get there. Well, that was a bit of a nightmare. This ford here, quite rightly on the map, there's another one, another ford just further up, and then on the map it says there's a bridge. The bridge is actually washed away, so I've just had to get a couple of sticks as walking poles, take my boots off and wade across. Not very clever, but we're here safely and that's the main thing, but still pretty dangerous all the same. Oh, another scorching day. Very uncomfortable. So we've just had like a little 2-minute stop there, and come from a way in the distance there. I actually spoke to a guy who works here, and he's the bird man, so he monitors all the bird populations in this area, this part of this estate area. Great job. And various parts on the hill, they're blocking up all the water courses from, or the channels for water to hold it back for natural habitation. So it's absolutely a beautiful place. I'm on the last sort of few miles of this bothy. This is day 8 and oof, it's certainly tough going for sure. I have a little issue with my back, my strap here. It feels like, it looks like it's, the stitching's coming away, so I'm very cautious of it. So I can't even do anything about it because it's more than a needle and thread that's going to fix that, I think. So I kind of need to lift the weight off it. So the less weight in my bag the better, basically. So the bird guy actually said keep your eye out because there is a lot of different types of bird species here, and golden eagles is one of them, so I'm keeping my eye out, but I haven't seen any yet today, but fingers crossed. Anyway, let's donder up this path. Oof. Okay, this has been a very long walk. I'm so tired, knackered, my feet are aching and I need my boots off. On a plus side, I've been coming downhill and I'm near this river, and I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that it is passable or crossable. I know that on the map it says it is. Well, obviously if it's in Spain you can't, it's too dangerous. So fingers crossed I can cross it no bother. Not had any rain for ages I don't think, but still the same. We'll find out when we get to this river if I can cross it or not, or I'm going to cry. Well, that's me finally at this river. That looks promising, but mind you, look, when it's in spate, look how big that river is. That must be wild to see that. Anyway, I need to get some fresh water, top up, and I'll do it when I'm at the other side. Let's get across here. Alright, okay. Am I just going to have to go for it? Right, with a bit of a hop, a jump, faff in a boot, a couple of leaps, jumps, we're across. I'm just going to take 5 because I'm knackered doing that. My energy is totally zapped. Oh, I just sit down. There's oh, jeez, oh. Right, I need to find the path again and get to this bothy. First I need a drink. I'm sure there's a bothy up here somewhere, and I've heard a couple of stories already leading up to this because I knew I was coming here that the landowner pumped a lot of money into this bothy, and he has somebody that stays in it quite a lot of the year, and he's in his 70s, I think. So yeah, it's not normally you have a bothy and there's somebody living in it permanently, really, is there? I mean, this is a mystical track. An absolute cracking setting. I've perked up a little bit after having good fresh water. But yeah, let's find out where it is. Okay, thought I'd just come for a wee wander. It's actually quite busy along there. I haven't filmed inside the bothy yet. I might do it tomorrow. There's quite a lot of people milling around. It's kind of a base camp for many wild campers coming from the north, south and west, I think. So it's a kind of haven here, and they're all over the grass, and there's a Duke of Edinburgh Award scheme folk that you might have heard, just their kids just rolling about and doing their stuff. But it's actually very peaceful. It's a lovely little camp. Met a few of the other TGO guys, and I've just had something to eat and feeling really weary, so it's but in a good way. I'm not completely goosed now. I've got everything sorted out. I've got the tent ready, sleeping bags up, everything. So all positive. But beautiful woodland this is. Beautiful. Very peaceful. So yeah, it's been a very hard day today. On the feet, on the legs. It's quite mentally draining. Just with that heat as well. It's awful. Way too hot. And it's just zapping your energy very quickly. So we're here. We're further forward. This was day 8, which is fantastic. I've no injuries and I'm bearing up with the feet. So I'll just do a wee bit of other bits of filming on and off. But it's quite hard to film when there's the Duke of Edinburgh folk kicking about and screaming and shouting and all that. So this is just like a very popular place. But you can stay in that bothy. I did go in it. It's absolutely beautiful. Very warm though. It's very warm inside. It's all timber and very well kitted out. And yeah, so what I'll do is I'll say goodnight and I'll see you in the morning.